Namaste. I am Pandit Avinash Kissoon, the Vice President of the Hindu Students' Council of Trinidad and Tobago, and I humbly present our year in review for 2021. HSCTT has taken part in collaborative efforts, volunteer activities, and hosted several events. This is what we have been up to for the past year. From February 2nd to February 16th, 2021, we hosted a 15-day yajna entitled The Power of the Mind, celebrating the auspicious occasion of Vasant Panchami or Saraswati Jayanti. Over the course of this yajna, we engaged our participants through daily riddles and explaining the names of Saraswati Ma. We also had a short satsang on Buddhi and a Q&A with Pujya Swami Prakashananda of the Chinmaya Mission of Trinidad and Tobago. We hosted a games night to further engage our participants. On the final day of the yajna, we released a video entitled The Power of Aing, the retelling of the story of a devotee by the name of Satyavrata from the Srimad Devi Bhagavat Puran. On April 11th, 2021, HSCTT took part in a virtual presentation hosted by the members of our parent organization, the Varsha Pratipada Sansad, Parliament of the Hindu New Year, centered around the theme Ecology Vai Dharma. Ecology is indeed our Dharma. For our part in this event, we paid respects in memory of four stalwarts of Dharma: Professor Harishankar Adesh, Sri Satnarayan Maharaj, Ustad Sam Budram, and Pandit Ramsaran Bisasa. On Indian Arrival Day, we collaborated with members of the UE Indian Cultural Society and created a quiz on Indian heritage and culture. This was very well received by all, as digital certificates were sent to participants who completed the quiz. We also released another video on our social media where we talked about and promoted several organizations in Trinidad and Tobago that offer classes to the general public in the fields of Indian classical dance, yoga, philosophy, Sanskrit, Hindi, and Indian classical music. On June 6, 2021, we partnered with members of the Hindu Students' Council of North America as they hosted their annual Hindu Commencement, celebrating students of the graduating class of 2021 around the world. This was done in collaboration with other partner organizations as well, such as Samskrita Bharati USA, the Chinmaya Yuva Kendra, Hindu Students and Youth Network, Hindu Youth Australia, the Hindu Youth Council of Mauritius, Hindu Youth New Zealand, Malaysia Hindu Youth, the National Hindu Students Forum of the United Kingdom, the New Zealand Hindu Students Forum, and the Coalition of Hindus of North America. For the period of Navaratri, there were two events. The first event ran from October 1st to October 7th, and it was a Bindi Competition, where we once again partnered with the Hindu Students' Council of North America, Mission Bindi, and the Coalition of Hindus of North America to celebrate World Bindi Day, held on October 7th. For the competition, participants uploaded pictures to their social media, tagged the organizations, and used or provided hashtags. There were two brackets: a local bracket, which had participants from Trinidad and Tobago, and an international bracket, which had participants outside of Trinidad and Tobago. The second event, which ran from October 6th to October 14th, was a 9-night seminar entitled Women in Society, Devi Nam Pramarna, which was done via Facebook Live and Zoom. For each night, there was a different topic being presented, followed by a Q&A with our speakers. The first night was presented by Kumari Meera Ram and Kumari Pramesha Maraj. They spoke on mindful practices and yoga, with an interactive yoga session being done as well. The second night was presented by Kumari Nandini Samuel. She spoke on dietetics for the female anatomy and the effects of fasting. The third night was presented by Srimati Geeta Vahiniji, head of the Hindu Prachar Kendra of Trinidad and Tobago. Geeta ji spoke on emulating the Devi. The fourth night was presented by Srimati Samita Maharaj, a past member of HSCTT. She spoke on battling depression, and this was well received by all who attended. The fifth night was presented by the Member of Parliament of St. Augustine, the Honourable Miss Khadija Amin. She spoke on being a woman in politics. The sixth night was presented by Dr. Kim Malaliu, a senior lecturer of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering of the Faculty of Engineering at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus. She spoke on women in engineering. The seventh night was done by Srimati Anushka Tilak Singh, the Public Relations Officer of Sewa International Trinidad and Tobago chapter and a past member of HSCTT. She spoke on offering a community service. The eighth night was presented by Dr. Neera Varsha Parsan, the Artistic Director of Parsan Productions. She spoke on women in the arts and culture. The final night was a fun session that was wonderfully done by members of the Sevika Shaka group of the Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh of Trinidad and Tobago. It was a fitting end to our seminar for Navaratri, which celebrated the women in our society. In addition to these events that were hosted by the Hindu Students' Council of Trinidad and Tobago, we have also taken part in volunteer activities such as the mass vaccination drives, as well as several blood drives and food pack drives, all held by the members of Sewa International Trinidad and Tobago. On December 27, 2021, we participated in the ongoing Akhanda Ramayan part, which was hosted by members of the Chinmaya Mission of Trinidad and Tobago, where we chanted dohas and chaupais from the Sri Ramacharita for an hour, which was allocated to us. Thank you very much for listening to our year in review. We also thank you for your support over this past year. As we leave 2021 behind, let us cast aside our differences, negativity, and difficulties we encountered, and let us begin this new journey with good health, prosperity, and positivity. From the Hindu Students' Council of Trinidad and Tobago, to you and yours, a very happy, bright, prosperous, and blessed New Year 2022. Namaste.